Today we're going to discuss the difference between block work versus hang work, where you not necessarily have boxes, so you have to lower your body into those positions that you're trying to get to in order to pull or lift from those positions. We're going to talk about why each one's important and when and how you should use each one. First, we're going to talk about block work. Blocks are great because they allow the athlete to put the weight on the blocks and get themselves into that perfect position before they start to lift. It's a lot easier for them to get in that perfect position off the blocks because the blocks are stationary and you're not trying to hold the weight. So here, where the bar is right at knee level, we're focusing on keeping the shoulders over the bar, having a slight arch in the lower back, eye level straight ahead, arms locked out as we go into the lift. So again, the blocks allows the athlete to get into these perfect positions, set themselves up perfectly before they even try to lift the weight. Now, what's the difference between this block work and me just lowering the bar to that position? Well, if I was to just take the bar and lower myself into those positions, I can still ideally get into the same positions, right? But inversely, now my body is isometrically holding and eccentrically lowering the weight to that position. And in essence, I'm actually building more strength doing it this way than I would be from the blocks. Now, granted, I might not be able to get in as good a position because of that eccentric lowering. So if you're an athlete that struggles getting into the best positions, first off, then you should probably use blocks to begin with. But as you develop as an athlete and get really strong at all your positions from doing all your pull work, you should be able to get into those positions naturally. Look at Dmitry Klokov and the Russians. They love to do stuff, not necessarily from blocks, but to where they lower themselves into those positions. They're able to lower themselves into those positions with heavy weights and lift the weights, and it looks as if they were doing it from blocks. But what's more important, though, is that they were able to build up that isometric strength to get to those positions and get strong at those positions. So imagine if I never had blocks in my gym, and all I was allowed to do was take the weight, eccentrically lower into the position I'm trying to get in, hold for a split second, and lift. Imagine how strong I'm going to be throughout all those positions. But again, keep in mind, if you're not strong enough to get into those positions, then blocks are probably going to be the best route to go until your body gets strong enough at those positions where you could eccentrically load yourself down.